Well, 72 degrees, a lot going on, some sunshine, some blue skies, 17% on the relative humidity. The winds are running about 10, 20, 25 miles an hour on our gusts, and that's going to continue through the afternoon. The temperature's much milder, especially in the east, compared from yesterday to today, where we had 100, 101, 102 in Roswell and Carlsbad and Hobbs. They're only in the 60s and 70s now, and they'll be lucky to make it into the 80s. Same deal for the Northeast. 67 in Santa Fe, meanwhile. There are some 80s back towards Silver City and Deming and Lordsburg. Here's the forecast as I see it for the rest of the day here. 85 for the high, mostly sunny. The winds breezy to gusty throughout the day. So still on the warm side. That front that came through the east, its effect on us was very minimal, other than the canyon winds. Now, we may see a light canyon wind tonight, but we're all going to also see those clear skies and temperatures in the low to mid 50s. And then tomorrow's highs bounce right back to near 90 degrees. Now, don't get too used to that either, because there is another front that's going to be coming in. It's back in here right now, and it's going to be moving in as we go into Friday night and Saturday. So not only will we repeat what's going on across the east as far as the lower temperatures, but we're also going to see the canyon winds going for us again into Friday night and early Saturday. Here's the latest on the gusts. We're seeing some 20s from Taos to Santa Fe, from Albuquerque, from Clayton, and then back towards Gallup and parts of the southwest as well. This is what I want to show you. I want to pick up the time here and run it to 6 o'clock and stop it. So we're going to continue to see some breezy winds here off to the west and in the northeast. Then it quiets down as we go towards 10 o'clock. Now watch this tongue of winds start to push in as we start to move into Friday evening. Here's Friday afternoon, Friday evening. There comes the winds, and those are more canyon winds as we start to get in around midnight. And then that's going to spread all the way into Saturday early and even into the afternoon. I think Saturday's going to be a pretty gusty day for us. As far as the fronts themselves, here's how things are shaking out. This system is going to come on through, and as it's come on through, what we've seen is the temperatures drop off. But this is just the first one. The one this weekend is actually a little stronger. So instead of the 70s that we're going to see today behind the front, or the 80s down south, the one on Saturday packs even more of a punch, with the temperatures falling into the 60s for your highs in the northeast. We're going to see our highs dropping into the 70s, and we could see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. Kind of starts slow, and this one actually starts to come up from the south, because we're going to see more of a southerly wind here. So here's 10 o'clock, and then I go ahead and wind this up through the day on Friday. Late in the day, you start to see a few hit-and-miss showers, but watch as it starts by 10 o'clock and overnight, it starts to move in across the south and in the northeast. And that's going to be the scenario as we go through the day on Saturday. Most of the heavier showers and storms are going to be off in the northeast and down south, and they're going to kind of tease us here. For Santa Fe, for Albuquerque, temperatures a little cooler today, bouncing back tomorrow, and then cooling off into the 70s to near 80 for the weekend.
Very good.